Adesmama yamu makwa babio ena so big agenda dwumadi ene de bro ya wade na wonim se big agenda se de da meka na se ba ne ye betena sese yi a na ye nsam efa Ghana ho beboa Ghana eno ene nya adaje na afi ya twetwe ho nkomo medi de obidum bi kwakwa de kometenam amana na sei ampofo age ye beda ye ho aba but ene ye ba behwe ensuo ho nsensem wo Ghana etesen omanfo mu ye nsuo e wo Ghana ha se eno mo mu de nsuo ne boa ye den it say wo mo ba betu nsuo bom sachet water, bottle water. Emun se makoye piso. Ye dan ye ho aba, ye ba ye bebo ewram. Yes, I'm makwa baby big agenda dwumadi ene guso a ye de e ma no se dem di kan ka kire wo no. Ye ka se e behwe omo a omu ye nso e wo mai mu Meka National Association of Sachet and Bottle Water Producers. Omo se no ma na omo de ye nsuo de ma ye nom no, eno ma ne boa ye den. And into almost so bad to ensuo ni boom. Na ye bisa se ede be susanso ene benya o menu mienu so yakwa homa so na panyin power na de se koyi ano ye ne ntwetwe nkomo Magnus Nuno. Opanyin Nuno ye makwa baba big agenda so. Hello? Magnus? Hello? Hello? Em say opinion no entimi ameka yensa eti ye hwe ensusuanso impact a ebenya ewo menu mienu so esan say ye kọ opebrim ye duru December de se de tibia no hwe weda no kra ase mu ya ye rese kakra eti enche no opene be man homne so duru samre a uhiensu you need to be hydrated because ofa wian ma enche no dehydrated sana abenfo aka se wo so no munsuo dodo se de be ya brebia no woni padua no ebetimanya ahode ya wo hia na ensuo ni ye ba betumi ni ebetimi ato ano mponi eno ne asem no mimi say dako ifra no pakosi anwumrema no mokra no bottle water nketo and between more than 15 to keep the body moving, to keep the body active. Eti ebetimi ato yen kwa homa no so ne Magnus no twetwe nko Magnus. Hello panyin no. Hello. Majo.
Mejo so.
No panyin yen hwe o. Ye ne ma na wa Ghana ha na eja. COVID by ye nyina yukrokram kakra obi aboabo no yonko yate se yesmo mosmo betu nsuo bom e no kre
me ma mo etiefo nyina me chio etiefo nyina
etiefo joso
and I'm say na otie no anu say obia e wo Ghana ye ni e koso and na me kan e wo on the net say I think last month, the inflation was about the highest, 12.something% in a very long while. This tells of the economic situation. Say, Nyoma assistant, Nyoma PVR bro akoslo. But then who said this time around, when it comes to the sachet, we have decentralized it to the regional association.
Okay.
But then we are firmly behind it. Family for a course through announced it locally. I mean, so they control it locally. And then also, I think that was about last week or two. Western region also went up. And it's fine, it's holding now. And then Uber Central region, they are also marking up to go up. Just so we can cover the cost.
Oh, okay, so this time, Nanya say be a flat rate, set national across the country. Ebia ya de baku just say nemum mo situation na no at the regional level. Then you determine the prices. What's up with it?
You see, probably this time the strategy is a bit changing, But most of the prices we're talking about now have previously been suggested by the national. The national suggests. And the regions actually implemented. Some of them are slow in coming up. So we have a suggested rate, which now all of them are coming and facing the reality. So they are all moving to that rate. And that is what is happening now with the sachet. But then, okay. I guess somewhere next week, we officially would issue a statement to announce the price that the regions will have to abide by so as to cover their costs.
So now what are we looking at? Say sachet water no ne boy saying and saying na mo de beje bottle ne boy saying na mo de beje at least
it is being discussed as the National Executive Committee level Femi Nyoma yet. Now we're looking closely at where the fuel price was going to go to and other inputs. As I'm speaking to you now, one more policy packaging materials, they've all increased their price just last week. So if you had actually jumped the gun to go up now, then maybe this one comes later will do. So then you share how the market plays out, and then we'll put the figures together, and then the national, hopefully by next week, will come out with the realistic suggested prices or suggestive prices for all the other regions to follow and make sure they implement that.
You were talking about fuel prices. Some of the electricity in the year, Juma. Now, come the fuel for mobile.
I only cited fuel as one example.
So, apart from fuel, what are some of the other elements I
mentioned that the packaging material. I mean, seriously speaking, if I give you a cost build up for the work we do, ideally, though, very little goes into the water itself. It's all about packaging. Now, so the packaging material has become very expensive, especially in an era when the cedi is losing value. Just a couple of months back, the dollar to the cedi was in the region, was within the 5. And now it's moved to the 6, right? And rightly so, the packaging materials have also gone up. And then now, as I speak, in this December, most of the companies who are producing for us are going up. So we are setting the terrain, I guess, by the end of this week, which is tomorrow, and next week, we need to come up with fair figures for the consumers to know what price we're charging. And that is the sachet. But unless when it comes to the bottled water, as you speak now, you can see everywhere now the bottled water is virtually taking over from it's virtually taking over from the sachet, and there's huge competition there. That one is a different ball game altogether. They have huge investments in that era. And
Mr. Nunu, ubejina so amameong na mene unia Benjamin Akuto entretwen komo Consumer Protection Agency or head of compliance. Ben Akwaba. Hello Ben. Ben, good afternoon. You are here for Ejo. So Ben, you say and someone water producers from the Aba Mountain and almost say enche they are going to announce
association they have their rights and their limits as to what they can do, especially when it comes to prices. But with ensure the initial reasons are more than Mayana in no any clear papa mame because ensure the initial normally no the PRCA increase ensure bo and they say in a mahode no the year Juma and a born in Yamadi because of materials so they say. But my belief say around this time especially there are more serious issues that has to do with home operations. Come attention concern change within this season price increments, which I think wouldn't be fair to consumers.
So what are the issues? What are the issues? What are the issues?
Material issue. Over the past, I think 1 year or more, no. In COVID by there's been several relief packages. Even for issue for the has their base material, no. You're free for some time. I am particularly not against the price increment, but I believe, say, around this season, no, there are issues on health and safety concerns. As an association, false increment petroleum. And by the way, petrol prices it's a petrol in tea, and I say light in tea and materials in tea, and I believe say in terms of that for broader consultation. Because as it stands now, from where I said our compliance unit now. Members that you should be a marketer. People say approval in who says those are the things. You say being so dear was so. What is acceptable chlorine and I say in chili content is a consume my day.
Okay, Ben, who raise a concern about even the quality of Iso Edibejaso and whether a passing through the requisite process and sana approve your mana bedjaso and then they wanted, but another day I think that it should be FDA's job. It shouldn't be the job of the association. But apart from that,
I heard you correctly. My network because my number coincidence. But if I heard you correctly, concerns are around this time, especially it should be more of the safety and the health of because wow, I mean, really, one attack. Oh, fashion fire, you move a so sometimes they have a contract or because.
Ben. Hello.
Somewhere we are about to we know. We are near now. Oh, no, my co direct into
but don't you think, say, any FDA for Juma, should that be the work of the association?
FDA, Juma, FDA, no, as a regulator, is so making sure, say, for certification, no content in any amount about diagrams on the FFA, but FDA cannot be everywhere. There's an association, if the new mechanisms, how they check your members even before it gets to the FDA level. Then what are we doing?
But Obisobeka, okay, yes, why is it concerned? It may be genuine or not, depending on where you sit. But almost want to say, Ben Maminwe, but almost want to say, even though they are all credit me and credit, but almost consensus here equally important because Obiano person here Juma Waka. Don't you think that they have genuine?
Yes, but me also make to say. I don't dispute the fact that if they want to ask for price increments, it's within their right and their working conditions. It's fair. But we also believe, from where I said, safety concerns, and they say to show so, and I say to any number what they are. Omo machines use so and sana, omo chicken so yamayato yen to sanya manimi so. That is just one component in Tina. You are looking forward to increase it. Then at least we should have a broader consultation on the issue.
Okay, my man was saying, you are Humano, so Magnus, Magnus, what do you mean? What the concerns only have been a reason, or also I'm saying?
Well, Ben should stop shifting goalposts. We're talking about the cost we care in producing the water for you, good water for that matter. Listen, I mean, gone were the days, but I can say on authority, the sachet water that is produced lately, largely, the quality cannot be doubted, irrespective of the source. Now, they are very stringent methods, and I can bet you, and I can tell you that the sachet water you see on the market, when was the last time we heard, when we started initially, the woman was to say, "Obi akoto nsuo and assume and now say something." Listen, I can refer you to University of Ghana School of Public Health. They have done a study on sachet water. If you read the outcome of it, so you have to speak based on facts.
Okay. So
sachet water.
Tobo, no. Let me ask you this question, Magnus. Let me ask you this question.
Water in the country as to speak.
Magnus, me pacho TM kaka. Can me bisa some dey see asem so.
Let me land.
No, mami misa some dey see asem so.
I must defend the industry.
You don't know why I'm asking you the question, so please give me the honest and listen to me. There Mimi Bisane say you are talking about quality of water abedwaso. And our carry research na Mimi say. So periodically do you go out to ensure say so be a frame crowd you can flush it out?
If you had allowed me to land, probably that would have answered the question I will be saying. I am not a regulator. I am an association leading association to protect the interest of our members and to give you good water. And I'm saying on authority that today sachet water that comes on the market and bottled water, the quality cannot be doubted. Independent bodies have done studies on it. It is the best source of water ever, with the highest purity ever attained in recent times. Check from I'm talking about studies done by researchers, and they have the figures there. I'm not speaking on making wild allegations. No, trust me, it's not like before. Now, that's what. Every sachet water that you are buying on the market and bottled water has a unique number which you cannot trace. Not like the previous Ghana Standard Board logo. Anybody can pick it at all and then put on any product. This one I have a number. If you take my product with mobile water or by natural mineral water, there is a unique number unique to me alone. I mean, so we have market surveillance teams around. They are checking. You can pick anyone at random, and if they get you without this number, you have faked the number, you are in big trouble. You can go to jail because of it. And they are very strict. And so, to a very large extent, I must say that the water that we drink, the quality is so high. And thankfully, we must thank the water industry. Trust me. But with the water industry, where would we be with this Galante whatever, destroying all our water bodies. I mean, it seems like it's not really a problem, you know, because thanks to sachet water goes everywhere. And so the villages whose water bodies have been destroyed can at least have water coming in from good sources. Somebody can transport water from here to a village, and the people can get water to drink. So it doesn't seem like there's a problem. And when the guarantee issue came, everyone was afraid that, hey, how would the health of the people be? Like
Magnus, Yamra pricing.
Now, let me also find out from you. When was the last time you heard about Guinea worm disease? When was the last time you heard about onchocerciasis? We had all these problems before. Now they do not exist because of sachet water. Anybody can afford. So don't let's go there. Now I'm talking about the realities on the ground.
Now, affordability, then I say mobile bedroom. So how can people afford?
Import things. You know that, listen, the plastics that we produce there are all imported into the country. The granules are imported, and they are transformed into flexibles and riches that we use. We know, I mean, last year, what was the cedi to the dollar? You know it. Just last November, what was the price index, inflation rate? It moved from a single degree to 12 point something. I mean,
okay,
everything has gone up.
Magnus, it's when increase prices now.
And so I'm saying we haven't even come up. It's been discussed at the National Executive Committee level.
Okay.
And so the next week we'll come out, and then fairly, of course, we're also not just interested in pushing on extra hardships on the consumers. We are also consumers, mind you. But then we shouldn't also go out of business.
Okay, thank you very much. Magnus Nuno, Honorary President, Emma National Association of Sachet and Bottled Water Producers. Any another train command. Yamra Benjamin. So Benjamin, oh. Hello, Ben. I'm Benjamin. So and me and so ono a head of surveillance at the Consumer Protection Agency. It depends for me on any of train command. Utie omo producing so now almost say a Canada so. Raw materials now I get into the preparation, the purification, the bottling and everything, the packaging and everything. Ne boarding and inti e was so mo de kakra to so. But our consideration stage you ten year and that's what mo de batch na as a consideration stage. Se bibi kwa beba next week ne be hwe mo say bia empanfo de bibi e beba enti e no na nsema o mo producing so no mo de atoja na consumer protection for so say and normal here no that is not what the water producers are saying because the normal here no as o mo mani egu so in the era of COVID utimi nkotu so mo ahwe a na obi antimi ankoto na ahonedi ho nsem na no so kofa nsem de aba enti ho nkomo ene de bro wo big agenda dwumadi so no ye be hwe ni mu se nya me pa be de be kwa kosi bia ne be sa de ho nsem abro me de obi dum bi kwa dekumi metenem e ma nana sei ampofo age nya me pa ochna ye be san so ehia bi Christopher na camera ugina chiri so na logo so ehwe light e de bam Kofi Asan ene producer na mia menu aba ekua wono ene tenetene misa wona tenetene misa ema bibia so etime ekoye masa Israel so set on the bone yupo ed my makeup light sound MCR obi bia da wan so otime hwe nyame insha nyame pa be san so ehia bi yakra mo nyina bye bye.